game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 20 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So striding in, number 3, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, hey, D-Roll, this is not the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
Digging in, Michael Geddes, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a cold strike, too. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Jacob Nix, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do If he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Popped him up. Number 3 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their run.
Into the box now, number 81, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, second baseman, Kevin Nash.
Ready now, Kevin Nash. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Missed with a slider.
2-0 to count.
Two-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. Now another 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. Marwin Gonzalez would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 6. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to right field. Ferguson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. Hey guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
Digging in now, Fernando Tatis looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now batting, Josh Naylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Nash. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping up now, number 73. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Oh, that grounder caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Digging in, Tim Fedorovich, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
In now, number 21, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, number 21 is hitting .320 right on the dot, so he's certainly a threat with the bat in his hands.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Potts is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 8, right fielder, Drew Ferguson.
Standing in, Drew Ferguson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. This pitch is popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, number 5. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Rafi Lopez. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Ferguson coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third baseman, Houston Potts.
At the plate, Houston Potts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Number 73 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in, Jack Mayfield. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Jack Mayfield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Geddes coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler White.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler White. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, number 81. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin Nash.
Now in the box, Kevin Nash. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Lays off. 2-2 now. On the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Michael Geddes, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Alex Dickerson. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Left side, but well fouled. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And that's out number one.
The batter, number 73.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. But it gets foul. One out, nobody on. Look out. And that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
1-1 is taken for strike two. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Dickerson racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with one away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first punt of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box, Tim Fedorovich. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Wow, there's a case of the ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Into the box now, number 21. And he puts it on the ground to second. Right to him. And there's out number two.
The batter, right fielder, Drew Ferguson.
Now at the plate, Drew Ferguson. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We played four. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Into the box, number 6.
Leading
0
off
for
the
1
position.
for him here in this one.
Right
We're
fielder,
moving through the middle of this
number
ball
6.
game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's
Now
6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the counting, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Coming to the plate now, Josh Naylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So coming to the plate, Jack Mayfield. He flew out in his last at bat.
Shortstop, Jack Mayfield.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Tyler White will bat next, as he will take a look at a fastball in there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. One out, nobody on. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Number 81 waits on deck. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, number 81.
In now, number 81. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson's under it. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-0. Into the box now, number 5. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So digging in now, Rafi Lopez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
In now, Houston. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, number 3. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. This is in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Hooks lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance, Kevin Nash.
Second baseman, Kevin Nash.
First pitch coming, here it is. 4-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
First baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Missed with a breaking ball.
1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, number 73. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in, Michael Geddes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
The 0-2 home. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Line towards center field. Number 73 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping in now, number 6, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider. This is popped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Number 16 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 16.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tim Fedorovich. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Number 21 waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Striding in once again, number 21. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Drew Ferguson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 1-1.
Lane 11, 1-1.
None out, runners at first and second. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a 3-run blast is straight away left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Now batting.
In now, Jack Mayfield. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
chopped weakly to the left. Potts charging this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler White. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 2 gone.
The batter, number 81.
At the plate, number 81. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here. Ball 1.
1-0.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. Three runs already home here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-1. Ryan Thompson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
27, Ryan Thompson.
Digging in once again, Fernando Tatis struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Thompson, a native Oregonian. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. And that's over. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Josh Naylor will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Naylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
I'm set with the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. Grounded foul off to the right side. Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. Ferguson is there, 1 away.
Now batting, number 5.
Now at the plate, number 5. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Ready with another 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rafi Lopez. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's that.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Nash.
Leading off for Corpus Christi, second baseman, Kevin Nash.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Eric Johnson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 45, Eric Johnson.
Into the box, number 73. Swing and a liner. Foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Tim Fedorovich.
Standing in, Tim Fedorovich. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A pause, and the 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gonzalez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, number 21. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the 9th inning here at Minute Maid Park, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Riley Farrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Riley Farrell.
Stepping into the box, Houston Potts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Houston Potts.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Mayfield is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 3. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Slow bouncer to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 1-1. Is a slider taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Geddes.
Now at the plate, Michael Geddes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-1. And the This is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
No balls and 1 strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Geddes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Very high, 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's fine.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Corpus Christi Hooks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 20 earns the win, his 2nd, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Jacob Nix pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mission, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.